What are some of the most common questions I get asked from buyers? Stick around, we're going to go over those today. So in this series, I'm actually going to have this broken up into two videos because it can get a little lengthy. We're going to cover about 10 to 12 questions that buyers ask me on a consistent basis. The first one is, what are interest rates? Now, I can give a ballpark idea of what interest rates are for my buyers, but I always encourage them to check with their current lender. If you don't have one, I can help recommend a few to you so that you can shop that market, but you will need to consult with someone who is in that field on a daily basis watching the interest rates. Now, something you do need to know that's a little bit, I don't know, maybe it's just not explained very much about interest rates. They move on a daily basis. They can slide up and slide down. The other day, I saw them slide up almost 0.5% in one day. And yes, interest rates have been going up over the last few months. The government's saying they will continually make those rise over the next year. But check with your lender and follow them on a day-to-day basis. One little tip there, by the way, if you're looking to purchase a home and you think you will have it under contract and closed within the next 90 days, and you believe interest rates right now are going to stay where they are in a sense of being low and go up over the next 90 days, you will want to lock in your rate. Talk to your lender on the terms of that. I locked in my last rate for 90 days. All I had to do was find and close on a home in 90 days to keep the interest rate. Glad I did, because interest rates started to rise right after I locked it in. Next question, how long will it take to close? That depends. When you make an offer on a home, there's a lot of things on that contract. The contracts we use in Florida can range from 10 to 12 pages of information. In there is a lot of different things, and one of them is closing date. Now, in the state of Florida, we don't put a target date like I hear a lot of northern states do. We put an exact date. Now, on that, you can put on or before March 31st, but you are set to close on the 31st of March or before that day. Now, typically, it is about 30 days. Now, there's a few things that can play into that. One is, do you have to get an HOA or a condo association approval? If you do, they may require a certain time frame, but typically 4 weeks is enough time for any association to get you approved. The other part of that equation is definitely your lender. You want to talk with them and say, how long do you need to get me approved? There's another factor in there too. They're going to get an appraisal. So if you're getting a financed deal, you will want to have that home appraised. The bank will anyways, and that can take 2 to 3 weeks. So you do have a time frame there. Now, if you're a cash buyer, you may be able to close on a home in 10 to 12 days. If you're a finance buyer, I've even heard recently finance deals getting closed within 15 days. So talk to your agent, ask them what is the typical time frame, but what I see around here is about 30 days. Will I lose my escrow deposit? In one of my previous videos, I talked about an escrow deposit. Some people call it earnest money. It's money that you put down up front when the seller accepts your offer. When you put that into this separate escrow account that's controlled by the title company or the attorney, it's basically skin in the game, showing the seller that you want this home, and here's some money you're putting on the table that says if you don't stick with the terms of your contract, that money goes to the seller. Now, will you get your escrow back? Yes. If you stay within the terms of your contract, you can get that escrow back. Now, this is a big, broad, general statement, but talk to your agent that you're working with to make sure that you stay in the contract terms so that if there's an issue, you can get your escrow back if needed. How much is an HOA? Every area has a different cost for the HOA. Now, this is part of the disclosure that you should receive when you're looking to purchase a home. A lot of agents will upload that one-page HOA disclosure telling you how much the HOA or condo cost is. It's difficult sometimes to find the accurate number if you're searching on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, Redfin. So ask your agent to pull that number for you, especially if you're getting financed and you want to make sure you stay within a certain price point of your monthly payments. You want to know what that HOA or condo fee is every month. What does an HOA cover? Again, every HOA is a little bit different. The more things they cover, typically, the higher the cost is. The last question we asked. But what does an HOA cover? What I commonly see around here is they take care of everything outside of the house. So if you have landscaping, lawn work, trees, shrubs, mulch, if there's common areas in your neighborhood, they take care and keep those up. Now, I do know some communities as well too that have a very small HOA. When I say small, they may charge anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, and they do not take care of the lawn outside of your home. You are required to do that. Again, this is the disclosure and the information that you will want your agent to check into for you as you're looking to make an offer on a home, because every HOA has different things that they will take care of and maintain for you. I'm John C., your local licensed real estate professional. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a quick favor, hit the like and subscribe button below, and that will help us as we get over 200 people on this. That's awesome. Thanks for all your help. Appreciate you liking and sharing. Have a great week.